In the quiet town of Karen Blossom, where dogwood trees bloomed like promises of peace, Ethan Carter played his trumpet every evening. His notes, mournful and pure, carried taps across the park, a tribute to his brother, a soldier lost overseas. The ritual was his solace, a way to keep Caleb's memory alive. Townsfolk would pause, some saluting, others wiping tears. For 2 years it was sacred, unquestioned, until the new park board, led by Margaret Voss, decided it was a disturbance. It started with a letter, a $200 fine for unauthorized public performance. Ethan, a mechanic barely scraping by, was stunned. He stood before Voss and her committee, his trumpet case worn from years of use, pleading his case. "It's for my brother," he said, voice cracking. Voss, her face a mask of bureaucratic indifference, cited noise ordinances and community standards. The crowd outside the meeting room grew restless, whispers turning to shouts. Ethan's friend, Lila, a fiery single mother who'd lost her own cousin in the war, recorded the exchange. By morning, her video was everywhere. The clip spread like wildfire on X, showing Voss's cold dismissal and Ethan's raw pain. Hashtags like Taps for Caleb and Karen Blossom Injustice trended. Strangers shared stories of their own losses, their own fights against petty rules. The park board doubled down, issuing a public statement defending the fine, claiming Ethan's music disrupted the tranquil ambience. It was a mistake. Protesters gathered at the park, some playing taps on their own instruments, others holding signs, "Honor, not fines." Ethan, torn between gratitude and guilt, stood among them, his trumpet silent but heavy in his hands. Voss's office became a battleground. Reporters swarmed, and the board's phones rang endlessly. A local veterans group launched a petition, amassing thousands of signatures. The backlash wasn't just local. National news picked up the story, framing it as a clash between heartless bureaucracy and heartfelt tribute. Ethan's fine was dropped, but the crowd demanded more. They wanted accountability. Lila's second video, capturing Voss mocking the protesters as sentimental fools, sealed her fate. By week's end, the entire board resigned under pressure, their careers in ruins. But Ethan felt no victory. The park, once his sanctuary, was now a stage for division. Neighbors who'd once nodded in respect now argued over free speech and rules. Some called him a hero, others a troublemaker who'd cost jobs. At sunset, he stood alone by Caleb's memorial tree, trumpet unplayed. The silence hurt more than the fine ever could. He'd wanted to honor his brother, not spark a war. The viral storm had amplified his grief, not eased it, leaving a town fractured and his heart heavier than ever. What's right in this clash of rules and remembrance? Share your thoughts on justice and community conflict.